I wish I had a before and after to somehow show you how much happier and better adjusted and nicer I am on Carnivore than I was before.
Hello.
Huh?
We're back.
We're back.
We've been on an accidental hiatus. So, yeah, I don't know. What has it been, like 3 weeks now? Maybe 4? I don't know.
While we
Too
were
long.
gone, though, it was a good reason we were hiatusing. That's a word. It's a word now.
Freaking busy.
And
Busy.
we celebrated my 50th birthday.
So we had to shut the world down
because I'm that important.
for her 50th birthday.
So it's only my second birthday I've ever celebrated in my life. I was raised in an environment where birthdays were not on the table or under the table or acknowledged whatsoever. So when I turned 40, I decided to do this. And then again, when I turned 50. At 40, I learned all the things not to do because it was just okay.
What? And I'm Tom.
Oh.
And you are?
Anne-Lise.
My lovely wife, who is 50.
Who is
for her
now
50th birthday, we're going to talk about.
So excited to turn 50. And that's really what I want to talk about in this video.
Did you say hello?
Hello.
When we started? Because I always have to give you shit over that. Hello.
Huh?
We're hello.
Because I'm so unfriendly.
No. Anyway.
Why do you have to make me feel bad about myself?
I've just got to be myself. Crazy.
Yes, apparently.
Okay.
So now that my self-esteem is
suffering.
Okay. So I've been thinking about turning 50 for a while. It's been coming down the pike for quite some time.
2 years.
50 years. No.
2 years.
2 years, yeah. And I remember when I was first thinking, I think I want to do like a little thing, a little celebration thing. I hadn't started Carnivore yet. And I was having oh shit, I'm getting old. Like 50 used to be old. It's not old anymore.
No.
But I will say that feeling this good at 50 is so redeeming. Like it feels amazing. And then Tom's 7.5 years older than me. So he's 57 and a half.
I have to point that shit out.
Yes.
I'm an old man.
There. Now we've
okay. Now we're good. Okay.
You gave my self-esteem a hit, and now I gave we're even.
That doesn't bug me.
I know. That doesn't bug me either. I was joking. I was joking for the camera.
Just joking.
I was just joking. So the reality is, because I feel amazing, like better than I have felt, I think in 10 years at least, like better than I felt at my 40th birthday party. It makes getting older a celebration, and it was fun and easy. And I had the clarity to get out of my own way and enjoy and celebrate and let everybody take care of me and do the wonderful stuff. And they threw a heck of a party, and I had a blast. I got everything I wanted. It was amazing. And I felt so good the whole time. And, I had thought maybe since it's a big celebration and it's a big milestone, maybe I'll have a piece of cake or a cocktail or something. But I just...
A cocktail. Sounds funny.
But it's fancy. I'm trying to sound fancy. I have my little shiny shrug, cold shoulder. I'm trying to be fancy. It's called cold shoulder.
Oh, I'm like, don't have a cold shoulder. And it's up against me. That's not...
Maybe you're hot and I could cool you off. I'm trying to be fancy. That's why I said a cocktail instead of just a drink.
Well, I had one of my friends tell me that if he was going to switch teams, he'd be hitting on me. Now I'm looking so good. I was like, I'm good.
Someone else said you used to be the big guy and now you're the hot guy. Like,
another one of my buddies they crack me up.
Yes, he's attractive to everyone.
I'm good. Oh, whatever.
You are.
Whatever.
So
just is all that matters.
Because there was a few other carnivores at the party, but we got barbecue so that we had the meat, but then we had all the sides and stuff for the regular people, as I say, the regular people, the muggles. Bottom line, I celebrated.
Bottom
line.
Line. That's a line. Drawing a line. line in the sand.
I celebrated. I had a blast. I got to enjoy. My brain was clear. I just flowed with the whole thing. And I'm someone who has historically struggled to receive and to allow people
Mm-hmm.
to honor me. And I really leaned into it. And I
Mm-hmm.
think
That's
so
good.
much of the clarity that my brain has because I've eliminated all the junk and I eat only superfoods, AKA meat and saturated fat. I feel I just all the healing that happens on the physical level is also happening on the emotional level. And it really showed up in the celebration. And then it just got to be such
It
a great
did.
time. And then it was done and it was time to go back to work. And it was okay. I didn't have any regrets. I mean, I don't wish you had known me before, but I wish you knew. I wish I had a before and after to somehow show you how much happier and better adjusted and nicer I am on carnivore than I was before. I even have the bandwidth to acknowledge how terrible I was in the past and like make peace with it because what good is it to make that into a big deal? That nobody wants to hear me beat myself up about stuff I don't do anymore. So I've just had to roll with that and have grace for myself. So I believe that turning 50 and having this big party and everyone coming and celebrating was really
And stayed carnivore.
yeah, absolutely.
We
I didn't
didn't
even have a
deviate.
sip of anything or a bite of anything. But I think it was wonderful because
I had
I'm
tequila.
feeling so good, right? Which that was on purpose.
Yep. No
But I'm
accident.
feeling so good and continuing to heal. And I know the things that will set me up to have an amazing 60th birthday party, which I plan on doing. So I think it's just gonna be an every 10-year thing. How far can I get? Are we gonna do 100? Yeah, let's do 100.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
mean, but I'll do 70, 80, and 90 before that too.
That's probably a good
60 is
plan.
already planned, but every 10 years I'll set it for the next
Your
10. So
60s planned?
well, it's decided
I
that I'm
thought.
doing it.
Oh,
I
I thought
haven't
my 60 was planned.
Your 60 is planned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go see our buddy Lindy. That's the plan.
Lindy, we're coming for you. Yeah, that's our plan because we saw her in Texas and that just was not simply not enough. We have to go see her now
She is awesome.
in Australia.
Awesome. Awesome.
So, yes, so birthday celebrations all around. Tell us how you celebrate and if carnivore has improved your ability to celebrate, share that.
To be present, to
Yes,
show up in the
to
moment.
show up and to be happy in the body and the life that I'm in. That is truly how I felt. And it was so
I
fun.
think a big thing is too is we hold our ground so strong that nobody challenges us on carnivore. So some people have been they end up with if they had something going on, they have to deal with people challenging them. And we have no, I mean, we had all
Mm,
those people show up. No, nobody would even consider that.
no, it was
And if
also on our terms. It
and it
was our
was, oh,
party.
I know,
So,
but you know how people are, and they can be. So
oh,
that was cool to have people that
maybe that's
showed up
why.
and. Well, I'm just
Oh,
saying
yeah,
that's
that's
good.
true.
I'm just
Nobody
talking
was like,
about
oh, you
like
don't have any cake. Oh my God.
one of his best friends doesn't like give him any grief for it, but is always encouraging. Hey, well, we're doing
Do
this. We
this,
have
do that.
this, and so
Is that how you
because
discover that you have a strong personality? You realize, oh, people don't people don't mess with me. They're
I think
scared.
so. Well, I don't know about scared. It's like
Yeah,
just
they should be.
we don't budge for different reasons.
Mm,
So unless we want to budge.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
I do feel for anybody out there who has to deal with people really leaning on them because that's tough. Because it is,
Yes.
it's because
Especially if they know
it's
your
still even,
buttons and they're trying to,
yeah.
they're like,
Well,
it would make me feel better if you.
it is still once again if you really think about what a carnivore eats, it's pretty limited and it's pretty out of the box. So it makes challenges people in their stuff. So anyway,
It really does. But I'm 13 months in, you're
almost
almost
14,
14,
almost.
and it's become our normal. It does. I mean,
Which is
yes,
strange,
I can
very strange.
acknowledge that it's strange, but also for me, it's not strange anymore. So I'm losing that beginner's mind.
Well, I've lost the beginner's mind on it. It's still sometimes I go, what? Huh?
I
This is
just
what we're doing?
understand it from
Yeah.
the inside now.
Yeah.
So
Oh
I'm
yeah. Yeah.
super
Oh
proud of
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know what else, though? This is really crazy. This is my woo woo side.
Oh
I
boy.
just knew in my bones, starting
The
probably 2 or 3 years
bow.
ago, I knew that by 50, I would have this health and weight and body image thing sorted out. I just knew
I
it.
think you talked about it.
I did. I told you.
So,
but it waited. Carnivore waited to show up until a year before. So
you're welcome. Oh,
thank
you're
you.
welcome.
Thank you. Yes, you did.
Who would have
Also,
ever would have thought that?
You're banging on the table. So if you're hearing lots of
My hand's going tappity tap
background
tap tap.
noise, okay,
Fidgeting. It's okay.
fine
Have some meat and saturated fat in you to make your nerves better.
You're hurting my bones.
I know. Have some.
I also am
have
still
some
human,
butter.
and sometimes I have cyclical hormonal
It happens.
shifts.
It happens
slightly.
It happens.
All right. Well, he unslept my computer too, so if there's a weird sounds and weird lighting, it's all you, baby.
It's all good.
It's
all
love us because we're imperfect and rough around the edges and fancy and fun.
Goofy.